Martin's travel. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Let's go. From sunrise to sunset, different time of day.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Martin, as we all know. In today's video, we'll be talking about the South Africa national team, as fondly called the Bafana Bafana of South Africa, from grass to grace. This is a testament that truly not giving up pays a lot. We'll talk about the history of South African football. We'll talk about how the appetite, history or stories affected their football. We'll talk about how they qualified for the first time to the FIFA World Cup. But most importantly, in today's video, we'll be talking deeply on how they started the 2026 FIFA World Cup and now they have qualified to the knockout stage of the competition. In their first game, South Africans were, the footballers or the players were really not happy about the little support given to them. All Africans supported the Mexican team just because of the xenophobic attacks and everything that is going on right now in South Africa. But they never relented, they never gave up, they kept moving. Guys, before we delve into this video properly, if you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly do that right now. Click on the notification bell so that you can get notified when we get other content into your way. We don't just do sports alone in this channel, we do lifestyle, we travel to different countries in the world, we bring the countries, of the world to your screens. Let's go, guys. When people talk about African football on the world stage, one nation stands out for a unique reason. South Africa is the only African country to have hosted a FIFA World Cup, known as the Rainbow Nation. South Africa has experienced moments of triumph, heartbreak, and history-making achievements in football. In this video, we will explore South Africa's World Cup journey, from its first appearance to its historic run at the 2026 FIFA World Cup, and we will also look back at the unforgettable 2010 World Cup hosted on African soil. South Africa's football story is unlike many others. Due to the country's apartheid policies, South Africa was suspended from FIFA in 1961 and later expelled in 1976. For decades, the nation was isolated from international football and missed numerous World Cups. Everything changed in 1992 when South Africa was readmitted to FIFA following the end of apartheid. Soon after, the national team, nicknamed South Africa National Football Team, began rebuilding itself on the global stage. A major breakthrough came in 1996 when South Africa won the Africa Cup of Nations on home soil. That victory signaled that South Africa was ready to compete with the world's best. South Africa made its World Cup debut at the 1998 FIFA World Cup. In its group stage, their opponent was France, Denmark, Saudi Arabia. South Africa lost 3-0 to France, drew 1-1 with Denmark, drew 2-2 with Saudi Arabia. South Africa finished third in the group and was eliminated. Despite not advancing, simply reaching the tournament was a major achievement for a nation that had returned to international football only 6 years earlier. In 2002 FIFA World Cup, Korea Japan hosted this tournament. South Africa qualified again for the 2002 FIFA World Cup. And in South Africa's group, you have opponents like Spain, Paraguay, and Slovenia. In their first match, South Africa beat Slovenia by 1-0 to 0, drew 2-2 with Paraguay, lost 3-2 to Spain. South Africa narrowly missed qualification to the knockout rounds on goal difference. Many fans still consider 2002 one of South Africa's strongest World Cup performances because they came within touching distance of the round of 16. In 2006 FIFA World Cup, South Africa missed qualification as they failed to qualify for the 2006 tournament in Germany. However, attention was already turning toward an bigger objective, hosting the World Cup itself. The biggest moment in South African football history came in 2010. South Africa became the first African nation ever to host a FIFA World Cup. The tournament was held across multiple cities including Johannesburg, Cape Town, Durban, Pretoria, and Port Elizabeth. The event introduced the world to vuvuzelas, South African culture, African football passion, modern stadiums, and infrastructure. The iconic opening match saw South Africa draw 1-1 with Mexico. South Africa played the next game and was defeated by Uruguay 3-0. And then, on the last game in the group stage, South Africa defeated France 2-1. Although South Africa became the first host nation to be eliminated in the group stage, their famous victory over France remains one of the country's greatest football moments. The tournament left a lasting impact. Infrastructure improvements. South Africa upgraded due to that World Cup host. Airports were upgraded, roads, rail systems, public transportation as well. Projects such as the Gautrain and major transport improvements were accelerated ahead of the tournament. More than 300,000 international tourists visited during the event, with surveys showing extremely high visitor satisfaction and a strong desire to return. The FIFA World Cup Legacy Trust was established to support youth football, education, community projects, and health initiatives. These programs continue benefiting South Africa communities years later. After hosting in 2010, South Africa struggled in qualification campaigns. They failed to reach 2024 FIFA World Cup, 2018 FIFA World Cup, and 2022 FIFA World Cup. For many fans, it seemed the golden era had faded, but a revival was coming. Road to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Under Belgian coach Hugo Broos, South Africa rebuilt its squad and qualified for the 2026 World Cup. They topped their CAF qualifying group after a dramatic final day, securing their first World Cup appearance since 2010. This marked South Africa's fourth World Cup appearance, their first qualification through the normal qualifying route since 2002. a return to football's biggest stage after a 16-year absence. In the 2026 FIFA World Cup, South Africa was listed among the Group A competitors. South Africa were drawn into Group A alongside Mexico, South Korea, and the Czech Republic. Many analysts predicted a difficult campaign, but Bafana Bafana surprised everyone. Match 1, South Africa versus Mexico. South Africa opened against co-host Mexico. The result was Mexico 2, South Africa 0. Despite the defeat, South Africa showed defensive organization and remained hopeful for the remaining matches. In Match 2, South Africa versus Czech Republic. The result was South Africa 1, Czech Republic 1. This draw earned South Africa their first point of the tournament and kept qualification hopes alive. In Game 3, that's the final group stage match, South Africa versus South Korea. This became the biggest match in South Africa's modern football history. And the result was South Africa 1, South Korea 0. A goal from Tapelo Maseko secured a famous victory. South Africa defended brilliantly and earned 3 crucial points. According to tournament reports, South Africa finished second in Group A behind Mexico and advanced to the knockout rounds for the first time ever. Why this is historic for South Africa? Before 2026, South Africa's best World Cup performances were group stage exits in 1998, 2002, and 2010. The 2026 team finally broke that barrier. For a nation that was once banned from international football, hosted Africa's first World Cup, mixed 3 consecutive tournaments. Reaching the knockout rounds represents one of the greatest achievements in South African football history. South Africa's World Cup journey is a story of resilience and progress, from FIFA isolation during apartheid to their first appearance in 1999 and near miss the 2002, the pride of hosting the 2010 World Cup, and finally the breakthrough at the 2026 tournament. Bafana Bafana have created a remarkable football legacy, and with a young generation of players and renewed belief across the nation, the story of South African football may only be getting started. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, can South Africa go even further in the next FIFA World Cup?